next car game is a driving game by Bugbear Entertainment. The title works on two levels, one being that it's literally the next car game to be released, and the other being that it's the game that I want all the next car games to be based on. The idea is simple. You drive, crash and spectate as your car is torn to shreds, just like it would in reality. I use the word reality lightly, however. You will find yourself asking such questions as, how is my computer not on fire? How am I driving half a car? Who is being held accountable for manufacturing such soft cars? And how do I shot web? I'll start by saying this is really fucking fun. Despite being in early access on Steam, it feels like it's finished, and there's little more to add to the experience. So far, it consists of 2 cars, a derby event, 2 races, one on gravel and one on tarmac, and what I like to call the Hot Wheels set you've always wanted. The races seem pretty standard at first. There's 3 laps, you can either have 24, 12 or 2 cars racing, but then the race starts and you realise why you bought the game. The derby event is just as fun. It takes all the elements of the race out and just lets you fuck shit up. Now, intended as a tech demo, the Hot Wheels set you've always wanted was one of the highlights of my time playing. You start off just like a derby, but on a big whiteboard, and then you eventually turn round and the equivalent of Christmas morning slaps you in the face with his soft physics, high velocity mega wang. This place is great. It's got cars, ramps, buildings, blue things, a fucking spider, a ball of death, the world's most destructive ball and cup game, and best of all, a cannon. You can fire boxes, a big ball, rockets, and a weird little small sucky ball that has a really big hug with everything near it. I had endless fun here. I also use the word endless lightly. I did stop eventually. The only flaw I have with this is the aggressiveness of the AI. It's like they put the entire female teenage population behind the wheel, having just told them that One Direction had just been run over by the opposing cars, with intent. It's almost like the developers are saying, look what we did, we made cars softer, I'll show you by letting this rage monkey from 28 Days Later plough into you at every fucking opportunity. I'd rather that in races they drive with the goal of driving safely and winning, than letting me ruin their day instead of the other way round. Overall, this is one of the best early access games I've ever played. It can only get better from here. The proposed multiplayer will obviously be insane, and newer cars and tracks will make more variety, even if your car will always end up looking like this. This is £20 on Steam at the moment. If you get the early access, you'll get the tech demo as well. Now I'll leave you with the time that I found a pit of death in the floor.